Okay, so in this video I'm going to show you how to replace the connections on a zip lithium battery. We'll need to start off by removing 3 pins. The third pin is hidden behind this plastic cover, so you just need a flathead screwdriver and you can poke the cover out of position and you can remove that pin once the cap's been removed. I'll start off with a smaller pin. I didn't have an appropriate pin, so I've just shaved down a nail slightly and blunted off the end just so I can use that as a punch. So we'll start off by removing these thinner pins. So that's one, and the second one. So that's the 2 pins taken out. Put that with the punch. Keep the cap and pins all together. Then your third one is tap out, and the cap from the opposite side should fall out. Put that to the side, and you can remove that pin also. So that's the 3 pins removed. Once they're removed, you can now gain access to the whole mechanism. That's the handle. Put that to the side, and then you have basically your connection and the leads running into the battery. You'll need to now disconnect these 2 screws. So that's 1 and 2, which will then allow you to remove the top cover. And this is the piece that you'll be supplied, this whole piece. And simply you just need to feed the new lead through here, and in order to cut the wiring on the inside and resolder, you need to gain access to the back plate. So we'll just remove 4 screws out of the back here, the base of the battery. So that's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Once you've removed those, you can remove the bottom plate, and now you'll be able to gain access to the leads. This actual battery's been damaged by going into the water, so don't mind the residue there. So in order to replace this set, you'll basically get a replacement set with these leads that come through here. So you'll need to break the join here and resolder the join back together. Do 1 by 1, so do negative resolder and then fasten covering with some heat shrink, and then your positive the same again. And literally once that's been done, you can reassemble everything again. So you pull the wiring until it's nice and flush with the connection here, and reinsert the battery into its housing. And fit the casing back into position like so, and then fasten with the 4 screws again. Okay, so now the bottom plate is back into position. You'll see that this will be the new leads set up. And now you need to fasten the housing back on. So you'll see that there's actually a groove on the inside of here and a groove here. So you line those 2 grooves up and slide the whole thing back into position like that. Fasten the 2 screws. And when you do these 2 screws, you want to also make sure that they're past the recess point. If you leave them up like this too high, then your battery will actually get locked into the buggy. So you want to make sure that they're in quite firm and they're actually sunk past the port there. So you'll see that it's flush or beyond flush. That way you won't have any chance of these getting caught up when you insert the battery to the buggy. Then we have the lever. So lever sorry, wrong way around. Sits in a position like that, and you can sit the whole battery back into its locked position like so, and you'll notice that all the holes have lined up. So again, I'd start with this larger pin, push that through until it's flush, like so, and then reinsert the caps from either side. So that's one, and then your other cap on the other side. There's actually a little groove on the cap that you'll see there. You can line it up with the battery, so it all fits in nice and flush and neat. Open it up, and then you just want to reinstall the two pins. You have your short pin and your longer pin, and then punching them until they're flush as well. And it needs a light tap, and that's back into position. So essentially that's now been replaced, and it's all back up and running again.